Hey everyone, Jim T. Graham with RC Groups, and today we're here with the Hobby Zone AeroScout, and I'm getting it ready to fly, and I thought I would mention a few things while we're here. So this thing flies on a 3-cell 2200. This is the new smart battery. One thing I wanted to talk about was everything's already here. I believe this Velcro strap was already pre-installed, and so all of this couldn't be simpler. The one thing I'll say is you need to leave a little room when you're putting your battery in so that this nose piece, which I'll show you in a second, can go on. This is a battery tender that just lets me know audibly when I'm low, because I'm the king daddy of over discharging cells in the air. So there she is locked in, and then this tab on this nose needs a little room to lock up. The other thing I want to show you, which is one of my favorite features on any airplane on Earth, is CGs that are marked on the wing, and this actually is in the foam, so when I put my finger under the wing I can actually feel it on both sides and know that I'm pretty close to where I need to be. And then one more thing before we get off the ground is the transmitter. So this plane ships with the DXE, which is great, runs on batteries, but the cool part is A, it was already bound to the airplane, I didn't have to do that. B, your flight modes are already set to the switch. You don't have to do that. And also, this is amazing to me that this little radio has this. It has a button here to bind the trainer. So you can wirelessly bind this to another transmitter. I wirelessly bound the trainer switch to a DX6. And I was like, there's no way this lower model is going to work with this higher model, but it did. And it also has a throttle cut, so you can be safe on the ground even though it's a pusher. And you have high-low switch right here. It's all set up out of the box. All you have to do is build the plane and charge the battery. So she's sort of quick.
All right.
And definitely easy to fly. I'm gonna watch these other planes around me. I've got one coming around. I'm gonna turn. I'll bring it in a little closer. Also, it glides really well. The bank angle in safe mode, that's your limits. Full stick deflections. Same thing for up, looks like you can go up pretty good, and down fairly good. This is great for beginners, you know. Now you can't over control it too much. I bet it'll even self-land. So I'm off on power. I'm just gonna get it lined up. Give us power, make sure we hit the runway. Alright, I'm completely off the sticks right now. I'm not touching anything. Wow. Self-land. Okay, while we're here, hey Charlie, how's your eyes? Come on over here. Alright everybody, this is a special treat. I was going to get my son out here, but my father-in-law, Charlie, is here, and he has flown. I saw him fly, I guarantee, 20 years ago. So
Probably the last time.
And so here's Jason Cole, and I bound the DXE to the DX6, and I might get behind the bench. So Jason's going to get it in the air and hand it over to Charlie, who hasn't been on the sticks longer than my son's been alive. And then we'll see if Charlie can land it.
Alright, Charlie, you ready? It's your airplane. Go ahead and give it throttle. Give it about 3/4 throttle, somewhere around there. We're bringing it around for us.
So I know most of you know, but with the switch, you can take control back over the airplane at any time.
Your airplane.
What if you put yourself in safe mode, Jason?
I'm in safe mode.
I thought that's how it worked.
I'm gonna land it and we're gonna test that. I don't want to cut that.
All right, everyone, so we have figured out how to get in safe mode on both transmitters. Charlie is extra confident now. All right, Charlie is now controlling the plane. She likes a little up and turns. Also, she flies easier at lower speeds. Like half throttle is good. How's it feel, Charlie? Is your heart pumping? You want to come in for a low pass down the runway?
Yeah, it's a good glider. Ratio is great on that thing.
Is Charlie still flying?
Still flying, I ain't touched it.
Well, I think Charlie is the perfect candidate for the test today. I was going to get my daughter, she's never flown anything, and then my son, who's he flies real flight. Charlie, on the other hand, has owned airplanes over the many years, but has not touched a plane in many years.
Alright, I got it.
Jason's taking it over.
Alright, give up the airplane.
Charlie's back. So once again, some features why this is awesome. It's a pusher prop, so it's not going to grab you by accident with the prop being on the front. It's got a tricycle gear, which is super easy to take off and land. It does not tip. I have not tipped it yet on takeoff or landing or taxiing. Just to prove that tricycle gear is foolproof. And it glides so much, you might even have to take 2 passes.
Once we're lined up and close to the runway, you're just going to throttle all the way down and then just let it glide right to the runway.
And of course, now that we actually need audio, the lawnmower guy showed up for the first time in 2 months.
There you go, you're doing great. Good, keep going to the right. There you go.
I would take her farther out.
Go out, keep going straight. There you go, stay straight. Alright, yeah, you're good.
Then chop.
Line it up and cut the power. Throttle all the way down. There you go.
It's a little windy.
There you go. I'm not touching it. It's all you.
What do you think, Char?
I think it's a good first airplane for anybody.
Jason, how'd it go on this side?
Good work. It was really low stress for me because if we got it into an orientation where it was going to be a problem or fly somewhere we didn't want to fly, all I had to do was let go and then I had instant control. So it works perfect for training.
Awesome. All right, everybody, that's been the AeroScout. We put it to the AeroScout Ultimate Test today. And Charlie might even rush right out and buy one now. And look, it comes home by itself. And that's not true. All right. Very cool. Thank you, Charlie.
Thanks.
With the elevator? All right, Charlie's had some stick time and he's really getting the hang of this. Hey, Jason, tell us what you're doing there. Are you just doing rolls with the elevator?
I'm using rudder and elevator, all the controls for rolling circle, and then inverted flight. This thing flies great, both right side up and upside down.
Doesn't have the power cover there.
And that, my friends, is a 3-cell. It's also a pusher. So I'll mention this now. I really think this is a candidate for FPV plane that you could take off and land in the goggles.
Have a separate power tank.
Yeah, I'd run it. Well, I'd run it off the power tab of this battery, or the balancing tab. That will be part 2 of this. That'll be my own personal little project. And the other part is this airplane's really small, so it will fit in cars and back seats. If you had to take it apart, no big deal. You could probably get this in a suitcase. All right, we're gonna see the Jason Cole greaser. This is a 140 weight landing. It's very viscous. Like a dang elevator, Jason. All right, that's the AeroScout 1.1, rcgroups.com.